Hey guys, it's a Saturday again. That means we are back with Saturday CSAT session. As per our plan, every Saturday we are taking one topic and trying to cover all the questions that are asked in UPSC previous year. Now for this Saturday we are taking the topic work, time and energy. This goes with our mentorship program. Alright, let us look at the analysis of these questions from this section. And let us also solve some of the questions. As usual, I have done a little bit of research on the questions. In the last 11 years, from 2013 onwards to 2023, when the CSAT paper was introduced, the questions that came from work, time, energy were 8. That means on an average, less than one question was asked. See, this lesser average was due to these 3 years where there was no question, 2017, 18, 19, no question from this particular section. But from 2020 onwards, every year there is a question, and this trend can be seen in the latest year 2023. So without any further delay, let us look at the questions. The very first question is, Ram and Sham work on a job together for 4 days and complete 60% of it. Ram takes a leave, then Sham works for 8 more days to complete the job. How long would Ram take to complete the entire job alone? This is the question. Please understand, this question is based on the energy efficiency that they have, how efficiently they are working, so that we can find in which time they can complete the entire task. See, the required information is related to Ram, but we have been given Sham's information and both of them, Ram and Sham's information. Let us try to solve it. See, look at the second portion of it. Sham works for 8 more days from where Ram has left and completed the job. See, first of all, Ram and Sham together have done 60% of the works in how many days? In 4 days. That means per day, both of them combined together, they have completed 15% of the work. That's the indication of it. Now, after 4 days, Ram took leave and rest of the 40% work was done by Sham alone, and he completed it in 8 days. That means his efficiency can be calculated from here. Look at it. He has done 40% of the work, remaining work, in 8 days. That means on an average, he completed 5% of the work every day, because 8 days, 40%. 5%, so 5 8s, 40. So that means this is the efficiency, working efficiency of Sham with respect to that particular work, efficiency of Sham. But from the first information, we already know the combined efficiency of Ram and Sham. So from this, if we take out Sham's efficiency minus 5%, what we get? We get the efficiency of Ram. So if Ram is working alone, he would work at 10% efficiency, that is double the work that is done by the Sham. That means every day he would complete 10% of the work if he is working alone. Now that's the information we need to find. If Ram alone worked, how much time it would take to complete the job. Simple, every day he completes the 10%, and to get to 100% he has to work for 10 days. It means in 10 days he alone completes the job, and the answer is 10 days. Simple. So this is all about finding their work efficiencies and how much work, how much percentage of the work was done by the person in a single day. Simple. The question is very, very simple. Now let us look at the second question. Question is, W can do 25% of work in 30 days. X can do 1/4 of the work in 10 days. What is the 1/4? It means 25%. And Y can do 40% of the work in 40 days. Again, if you want, say all of them are, let's keep it in percentages. Then last, Z can do 1/3 of the work in 13 days. That means 33.333%. Let's round it off to this level in 13 days. And the question is, who will complete the work first? Simple. What we have to do, we know the efficiency, we know how many days they have taken to complete that much portion of the work. So let us make it everywhere 30, from individual percentages to, let's try to round it off to 100% by adding those days. Let's say W, he took 30 days to complete 25% of the work. It means how much? See, 25% is completed in 30 days. It means if he has to complete the entire job, 100% job, he would take 30 into 4, that is 120 days. So this is the entire time taken by W to complete that work. Then comes X, second case, X completes 25% of the job in 10 days. It means if he has to complete 100% of the job, he would take 10 into 4, that is 40 days. For 25% 10 days and 100% 40 days. Then similarly, third, Y person, third is Y and fourth is Z. Now you calculate for it. I'm giving the information in the question. Y completes 40% of the work in how many days? In 40 days. That means on an average he completed 1% of the work in 1 day. So you simply extrapolate it to 100%. He would take how many days? 100 days. Similarly, another person, 1/3 of the work in 13 days. 13 days. So it means 3 by 3/3. That is the 100% of the work. How many days? That will be 3 into 13, 39 days. So who is the person that has completed the work? Who can complete the work first? That is your Z, and the answer is D here. Simple. Again, you just have to calculate what is the percentage of the work done by each person and how much of time they would take to complete the entire work. On the basis of it, you can see who completes the work first. Simple question once again. Next, this is based on percentage of the works done and how much time they would take to complete the work. Now let us look at another variety of the question. The question is based on pipes. Some pipes will be filling the tank and some pipes will be draining the tank, and if they are opened simultaneously, how much time they would take. These kind of questions, they are also constantly being asked. Let us look at a question. Question is, two pipes A and B can independently fill the tank in 20 minutes and 30 minutes respectively. If the both pipes are opened simultaneously, how much time they will take to completely fill it? Simple. This kind of questions, just visualize it. We are very much familiar. There is a overhead tank and let's say there is a two pipes, pipe A and pipe B, with which water is being filled into the tank. Now A completes. If A alone is working, it would take 20 minutes to fill that tank. And if B pipe is opened and it is alone filling, it would take 30 minutes. Obviously, when both of them are opened, it would take less than that time. So that's where we have to calculate the combined work done by them, the combined filling done by them. So for that, what we do, see, if A alone is filled, it is taking 20 minutes of the time. That means in 1 minute, it would fill 1/20th portion of the tank. Similarly, this is the information of A. Similarly, if we open it for 1 minute, it would complete 1/30th portion of it. If both of them combinedly opened in 1 minute, they would combinedly fill 1/20th plus 1/30th portion of the tank. That means 50 divided by 20 into 30. I'm not taking the LCM, I'm simply multiplying, then we will do the simplification. So 50 divided by, let's say 5 is gone, then ones and fours. That means 1 divided by 12th portion of the tank is filled. So if both the pipes are opened simultaneously, 1/12th of the portion is filled in 1 minute. So what is the total portion? Total portion will be matlab complete 100% that we have to get. That means we simply have to multiply it with 12. That means the entire tank, when both of them are opened, it would take 12 minutes to complete it, because in 1 minute 1 by 12th portion, another 1 minute 2 by 12th portion. In that manner, if you keep on opening these pipes for 12 minutes, it will be 12 by 12th portion, that is equal to one complete tank. So the answer is 12 minutes. This is how we calculate it. Now let us look at the another question. The question is, a person X can complete 20% of the work in 8 days, and another person Y can complete 25% of the same work in 6 days. If both of them work together, in how many days 40% of the work can be completed? Again, see, like last question, this has two combined informations. One is X can complete 20% of the work in 8 days. Another person Y can complete 25% of the same work in 6 days if they work together. See, information is again same. 20% of the work with respect to X in 8 days. Understood? From here you can find in 1 day what percentage of the work can be done. Then secondly, Y completes 25% of the work in 6 days. From here again you can find how much percentage work can be done in 1 day. Okay? What is the percentage? You calculate these percentages. When both of them work together, this will be added. That will be the combined percentage of the work done by them. And then you just keep on adding it till you get 40%. Simple. So this is how it can be done. Just if you want, I will solve it. Look at this. See, in 8 days, 20%. It means in 1 day, it would be 20 divided by 8%. Similarly, for Y, it would be 25% in 6 days. This implies in 1 day, it would be 25 divided by 6%. When both of them working together, it will be 20 by 8, 25 by 6% together. Take the LCM and then simplify it. You will get the 1 day's percentage of the work completed by both of them. Okay, let's look at it. I'm simply multiplying it. I'm not taking the LCM. Otherwise, you can look at the LCM. What will be the LCM? 2 4s, 2 3s. I think this is it, because even if you take another 2, it will be the same. That is going to be 24. 24 is the LCM. 3s, that means 60, plus yahan par 4s, that means 100. That is 160 divided by 24. Simplify it. How much you get? 6 4 6s and 4 4s, 40. That is 20 divided by 3%. 3%. This is the work done in 1 day. Okay. Now keep on adding it. 20 by 3. So in 2 days it will be into 2. In 3 days it will be into 3. So in 3 days it is coming around to be 20%, because this goes on and you will get it. So in 3 days, both of them combined, they complete 20% of the work. But what we want 40% of the work. So it will be another 3 days, then you will get it. So 3 plus 3, they would take 6 days together to complete 40% of the work which is required. This is how we calculate it. Very simple, very simple. Just understand it. What is the data given and what we need to cover it. Now let us look at the another question. Question is, a man completes 7/8 of the job in 21 days. How many more days it will take him to finish the job if the quantum of the work is increased by 50%? Simple. First we will calculate how much of time he is going to take to complete this entire job. Then from there we will increase it 50%. Okay. Now as per the given information, let's take there are 8 units of work, out of which he has already completed 7 units of work in 21 days. It means he took 3 days to complete 1 unit of the work. Let's say this entire work can be divided into 8 segments, 8 units. out of which he already completed 7 in 21 days. That means he took 3 days of time to complete one unit, right? That is clear. Now, second information, what is the amount of the work that is still remaining? One unit of the work is still remaining, right? Total units 8. I just divided this into segments so that it is given in the proportions wise. Now, what we are doing, he has been given another 50% of the work. He has further increased the work by 50%. That means further how many more units are being given? 50% of these 8 units. That is 4 units extra work is given. Now look at it. What is the unfinished work or unfinished business that is left? 1 unit from the previous job. Now 50% increment in that particular job. Total 1 plus 4, 5 units of work is still to be done. Already consumed 21 days. Now we need to know how many more days he'll take to complete these 5 units of job. And from first information, we already calculated that for 1 unit, he is taking 3 days. So simply for 5 units, he'll be taking 15 days. So this is the required answer. He'll be requiring 15 more days to complete the job when it is increased by 50% more. Otherwise, simply, if you look at this, he would have completed this job in 21 plus 1 unit, that is 3 days, 24 days. But now instead of it, he is taking how many days? 21 plus 15 days, that is 36 days. You can add 12 to it, you will also get 36. So that is the work because 50% increase ho gaya hai. So that is the amount of time taken. So simply the answer for this would be 15 days because we need to find the remaining days that we need to finish the work when it is increased by 50%. So the answer is 15. Now let us look at this question. This is in the latest years like 2021, that is when it is asked. The questions slightly, say the concept is again same but it is slightly increased. The question is 24 men and 12 women can do a piece of work in 30 days. In how many days can 12 men and 24 women do the piece of work? See, this is a very logical question. If you put the thought into that solving of this, you will get there is a something which is some information which is there inside this question. You don't even have to solve it. Use your common sense and answer it in the comment section. It's a very simple question. You don't have to do the any maths also, because the options are also, look at this, 30 days, more than 30 days or less than 30 days, because they took 30 days to complete it, 24 men and 12 women. Now simply it is been made, the work composition is made 12 men and 24 women. How much time or how much time they do need to finish the same amount of work, right? So this is where I'm giving this as a homework for you. You solve it and comment in the comment section. I'll look at this. If you get any doubt in solving it, please let me know. Okay? And you also write the proper reasoning of it. So why you are saying so and so answer. Let's say if you are going with 30 days, you give me the reason. If you are saying that more than 30 days, give me the reason. If it is less than 30 days or more than 30 days, like vacillation is there, so then you give me the reason. Or if you are thinking that the data is inadequate to draw any conclusion, you give me the reason for each of these options that you are coming up in answering this question. Now let us move on to the next question. The question is, see, this is the question which was asked in 2023. You can see this. Question is, A, B, C working independently can do a piece of work A 8, 16, 12 days respectively. A alone works on Monday, B alone works on Tuesday, C alone works on Wednesday. A alone works again on Thursday, like repetitions are going on and so on. So under these circumstances, take the following statements. Look at it. In 2023, again, similar kind of question is asked, but the complexity and difficulty has been increased. So we will go with the same logic. Logic is again same. See, A can independently complete work in 8 days. That means in 1 day, A can complete 1/8 of the work. Then see, same work, A is working, B is working, C is working, and they are not working simultaneously, they are working on a condition. What is the condition? A can work on Monday, and B who can complete a work of 1 by 16th on Tuesday, and C can complete this work in one day, that is 1 by 12th portion, but he is working on Wednesday. Once again when C is done, then again A is coming to the work. Maybe उन दो तीनों के बीच में लड़ाई हो गई होगा, so they are not working on simultaneously, they are working one day at a time. So and then again A works for a day and completes 1/8 of the work, and this will be what? Thursday. And again B. So here you look at it, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So all 3 days, how much work is done? 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 12. So if you take the LCM of 8, 16 and 12, like 2, 4s, 8s and 6s. Again 2, 2s, 4s, 3s. Now again 2, 1, 3. So this will be the combined LCM. So it will be 6, 12, 24, 48. Okay. And here you will get 6 plus 3 plus 4, it would be what? 10. 13 divided by 48. This is the work in 3 days that they have completed. Let's say another 3 days if they work, that is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In these 3 days, again 13 divided by 48th portion work is done, and again Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? Look at it. Is there any holiday on Sunday? No, no holiday. Like they are working simultaneously. So again here 13 divided by 48. Okay. So combine it, 13 plus 13 plus 13 divided by 48, which is 39 divided by 48. So after 3 cycles also still the work is not completed. So once again if we add 13, let's say if we add 13, what is happening? This is going to 40 and 52. That means work should complete even before that. So that means somewhere here in this week complete work is being done. Let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. I don't think Friday is needed because the work is getting completed by Thursday itself. Look at it. यहाँ पर Wednesday who will be working? That A man will be working, completing 1/8 of the work. And another day Tuesday, this B is working, who is completing 1/16th of it. That means they are completing how much work? Let's say 1/8 plus 1/16. That means let's say 16 as the LCM. Then you will get 3 by 16. So if I make it 48, I have to multiply 3. That means 9 by 48 I can write it. If I add 9 to it, 39 plus 9, 48. Perfect. So the work will be completed by Thursday, and only like here A and B has to work, and C जब तक C का मौका आता है तब तक काम ही खत्म हो गया. So this is where the work is completed, 48 by 48, that is 100% work is achieved. Now let us look at the statements. Statements क्या है? First statement, the work will be finished on Thursday. Right or wrong? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, this is right, completed. And the work will be finished in 10 days. Let us count 3 days and 3 days, 6 days and 3 days, 9, 10, 11. No, this is wrong. The work will be completed in 11 days. So second statement is wrong. And the answer for this is 1 only. Look at this. It took little bit of time. Only you just have to calculate here. I would have completed it earlier because I was trying to explain to you. It took more time. Just calculate it and do the math and do the reasoning with respect to these statements and come to the conclusions. So these are the questions that are asked from this section. I hope it is useful. If it is useful, please like, share and subscribe it among your fellow aspirants. We are putting a lot of efforts to bring it back to you. But only thing is there has to be consistency from your side. Regularly practice as many questions as possible, though the questions asked from this section are less, like 1 question every year, but they are asking from this section. If you practice it well, we can definitely ensure scoring good in it, and like adding that 1 question at a time will definitely help us in getting to that magic mark in CSAT. Okay, see you on another Saturday with another segment. Keep watching, keep practicing. Till then, take care. Bye everyone.